A long time ago, life was simple. People had their purpose, and they were happy. It was perfect. But then we grew smarter, and knowledge is dangerous. People designed farms that produced hundreds of items without the player doing anything. In other words, we became lazy. And the source of all this corruption was the crafting table. There is no way to fix this mess unless one man is willing to surrender his life to help others. That man is me, the Crafting Table Bandit.
Hello and welcome to Minetopia episode 7. I am really excited for today's episode because I have a lot planned, so we are going to get straight into it. So I've been watching a lot of the other Minetopia member videos, and recently they all seem to have uploaded a video of them making a whole bunch of progress, and it's kind of made me realise that recently we have sort of been disregarding this area above our base, and we've been focusing a bit too much on the area beneath our base. So my goal for today's episode is to try and build all of the houses that are going to go up here. And I am specifying houses because I don't think I'll have the time or the patience to build the crane and the different ships that are going to be about the place, because I'm pretty sure by then I will be done with building. But I did want to ask you guys for a little bit of advice. Obviously, you'll have a bit more of an idea once the houses are all built, but in this village there will be some main pathways and then some sort of smaller alleyway pathways like this area. So the options are, do I either leave the alleyways grassy like this and then have the main pathway sort of dirt and coarse dirt and things like that, or do I have the alleyway pathways as coarse dirt and then have the main pathway sort of out of stony materials and more defined, and I guess more money by the village spent on it? Let me know what you think down below, or if you have any other pathway ideas, feel free to let me know. I just want it to be different to Deep Slate because there is a lot of darker materials in this village. But of course you'll have a bit of a better understanding once we have built all the houses. I think the plan I'm going to do is build half of the houses just like this as a time lapse, and then the other half of the houses I will do on stream in a few days time, so that my stream chat can kind of give a bit of an input of what I am building. Also, before we get into that, this horse called Simon has just randomly appeared at our base. So I think what we're going to work on first, instead of a house, is some sort of horse stable, I guess, so that we can put this guy somewhere. Not really sure where I came from. He was just sort of tied up here, so I guess I'll make some sort of stable for him to live in. Also, ignore the beacon. Over the past couple of days I've been digging out a bit more of the area beneath our base, but we will turn to that later on in the episode. I think we are going to be building the stables around here, so let's time lapse this real quick. There we are, the stable is complete, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it a lot. It's something a little bit different to what I usually build. I'm not used to really building stables, but I think it looks pretty good. I kind of stuck to the same theme that we have with the houses, but a little bit different. You can tell it's not a normal house, And also I decided to use barrels in the roof area. I think that looks pretty cool to just give it a bit of a different texture, because if I was to do normal spruce logs like I would, it would have looked a bit all too similar, I feel like. So I feel like that looks good. Now we just need to transfer Simon into one of his pens. They all have a bit of hay, some water, just to kind of like give them some food and drink. And I've also textured it a little bit with some coarse dirt just to make it a little bit better. I need to add some more texturing in this pen because they're all a bit small with the texture pack that I have. But let's quickly sleep so that no mobs spawn, and then we will move Simon into his pen. I'm not really sure where Simon came from. Not really sure why he's here, but I guess we'll look after him for now, because we don't want a horse just in the middle of nowhere with no one to look after it. We want to give it a proper place to live. So I think we will let Simon live in this pen. And shall we tie him to a post? Yes, let's tie him to this post for now. And hopefully he will live out his life happily. Not really sure where he came from. I'll probably be told later on, hopefully, why he's here. Not really sure, but I think that is a great addition to the village. So now I am going to start working on the rest of the houses. I'm not going to time-lapse this just because I don't want it to get too repetitive with time-lapse talking. So I'm instead going to be streaming this over at my Twitch. If you guys are missing these streams but you do want to check them out, make sure to check out the link in the description. It gives you links to my Twitch, my Twitter, my VODs channel. So if you do miss a stream, you can always watch it back later at the VODs channel. But anyway, I will be back when a lot of the houses are complete. This is gonna be a lot of work. Well, things got a little bit out of hand. I may or may not have just sort of got into the rhythm of building and built most of the houses already. So we've got these two houses here, which are a little bit of a different design. They're all stone and no like proper wood area. So this is going to be sort of the blacksmith area, and then that will be, I guess, some sort of armor smith or something like that. I have also started building two houses at the back of here. They're diagonal. This was incredibly hard to do the roof, but I think it's going okay. I just ran out of copper, so yeah, I need to get more copper for that. There is a creeper. Please don't explode. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We're great. We're doing amazing. And this house over here is going to have a little bit of a farm, probably growing some wheat over here. I may change the outside of that because it looks a little bit weird at the moment. However, there are still some gaps. For example, this whole area here will eventually be some sort of boat warehouse. However, it's going to be big, and I don't really have an idea of what I want to do for it yet, so we're just going to leave it for now, and I'll do it in a future episode. It will probably have its own episode dedicated to it just because of how big it is. And then also there is a little bit of a gap over here. So the area I've got planned out with wood is going to be a market, and that is going to spread all the way to the end over there. I also think I may add a few smaller houses, just like one there and one here and probably one over here somewhere, just to kind of make it there be less space, because I want a lot of the area to feel like it feels like right here, where you're kind of walking through short areas, little areas, and then you go to the big space of the market for the town centre. And I just want to make it feel alive, I guess. But with that complete for now, I want to head down below and possibly do something that may just remove all of the work I've just done. So we need to be careful with this. If we head down below, you'll see that I've dug out a few more layers leading downwards. However, by the end of this, I want to have it going all the way down to bedrock. And that's going to take a very long time if I was to mine it out by hand, even with haste 2 and efficiency 5. So what I think I may do is see if I can blow up the middle part, meaning that I will only have to dig out the outskirts in order to keep it flat. Not sure how this is going to go. There is a chance that the TNT would then go upwards and blow through my area, so I think I'm going to start with just one pillar, and then assuming that goes well, I'll do more. But this is going to be interesting, so we're going to head to the shopping district, and I guess just sell Lith out of his TNT that he's got stocked up, and then I guess we'll see how it goes. I'll meet you guys in the shopping district. I must say I am looking forward to when we have our own creeper farm, because a lot of my diamonds get spent on more firework rockets and it's getting pretty expensive now. But if we just head behind that shop, here is the TNT shop. Now the shopping district has been pranked with a bunch of banners, so not really sure who did that. I don't know what's going on with that, but there is a bunch of TNT here, all for 32 TNT per a diamond. So we're just gonna buy a load. Can we just like get this whole chest? How much is that? That's enough TNT, right? Yeah, that should be enough. Let me just try this. Perfect. Well, we only have 14 diamonds left, but I'm sure we'll get some diamonds while digging out our area, and we can always get some more from sales later on. Well, we're back at my base, and we now have a flint and steel. So I guess we'll just do one pillar, see how it goes, and then we'll do it a pillar at a time, possibly time-lapse it. Now, the risk is, for those of you who don't know, the roof here is literally 2 or 3 blocks, so one TNT gets up there, we're breaking our builds that we've just built and spent like 3 hours on, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm not going to go super close to the edge, I'm going to go to about here. That should be enough, just in case we reach a cave or anything, right? Not sure if digging down is the right idea to do here, but oh well. It'll be okay. And now we just pillar back up with TNT. It is pretty simple strategy, really. You just kind of dig down, build up, and then hope everything goes okay and doesn't explode. Also, if like a creeper falls on my head at any point while building this TNT, I will be screwed, because all the TNT will explode and I will explode with it, which isn't too fun. Okay, right, I am gonna dig like 4 down and then fill it up with cobblestone. Actually, wait, I need to light it, don't I? That doesn't really make sense. How do we do this without? Can I reach that? No, I cannot. No! What is going on? I can't do this. I genuinely can't do this. What is going on? I am so scared. Right, just do it, just do it, just do it. I should probably do it like that, shouldn't I? Run, 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 run. Please, 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 please. Okay. That sounded promising. Yeah, that's certainly a hole. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it to break the top layer too, but I guess we can do the top layer ourselves. 1, 2, 3, bang. Okay, I'm gonna do them 3 blocks apart then, I think. Ow. No, I'm not. That would be a massive waste of TNT. I'm gonna do them 5 blocks apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we dig down here. Okay, well, I think this would be best to do in a sort of time lapse, and I'll just start recording again if something bad happens. So hopefully we won't have to record again, because that would be bad. Enjoy the time lapse. Well, it's literally been like 5 seconds. I just found a silverhead fish head on the floor, which explains the weird sounds I was hearing. Did I accidentally kill a silverfish with TNT? What just happened? I'm so confused. I guess we just have to be careful of silverfish. That was weird. Okay, well, that was possibly the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life. Creepers are so scary nowadays. That was terrifying. I have not managed to do much at all. Think how much TNT I had. We've gone to about there. We've done this row and we've done a little bit there. So we're going to need to buy a lot of TNT off Liff. I'll see if I can get a deal off him, because I can't spend that many diamonds. We spent about 40 diamonds today. 30 diamonds, something like that. But I'm hoping this goes well. I'm just going to kind of set one off and then run away, and I guess we'll record just in case something happens. Hopefully this doesn't break my base, because if one breaks my base, it'll all break my base and then I'll be screwed. Because at that point, I just simply won't have anything left, and I will probably cry myself to sleep and see if we can get it back up on the server, because this is a lot of work that'll be removed if this goes wrong. But I'm going to stop stalling. 3, 2, 1. Ah, run away, 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 run. Are we good? We're fine. We're fine for now. Question is, does this set off the next row? Sounds like it. There's about 3 rows that are in a cave together. That was when I was most scared, because there were constantly creepers in that cave. So they should set each other off, hopefully. But I don't know if the ones on that end will set each other off. Okay, this one's been set off. This one's been set off. I can already see mobs. Lighting up this area at the bottom is going to be a pain in the arse. This one hasn't been set off. Okay. From here on out, then we may have to set them off one at a time. Ah, man. Come on. Right, run back a bit. Go on, gravel. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. That was a little bit too close for liking. Oh my days. Oh. See what I mean about it being quite thin? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go up to the surface and clear that before I blow up any more TNT. That was a close one. And we are currently blowing up the most risky parts of the TNT just because they are directly underneath our chests. So if our chests blow up, all of our stuff are going to the bottom of that hole, and that's just where you kind of cry because everything's just gone at that point. It is way too dark under there, and I don't know if I'd be able to get my stuff back. Well, I'm not too sure what caused that one to blow up the top area. I'm guessing it's just random, but considering that's 1 out of about 10 that we've done, I'd say it's okay to do. Well, it's all done. I'm gonna try and fly through it and see how much damage has actually been caused. Oh, okay, never mind. I just did it. Oh, that's a lot of mobs. Oh, okay, I regret my choices immediately. This is definitely more effective than breaking it all with my pickaxe, but I have a feeling it's going to cause a lot more deaths. Hopefully not too many. Oh, man. Well, that actually went a lot better than I expected it to. However, the realization has just sort of kicked in that it is going to be a massive pain to have to light up that area underneath. I'm probably going to die a lot while trying, but I guess that's something exciting for you guys to look forward to in a future episode. But next up, we have a little bit of an issue to go over. So, currently, our nether portal is just a basic thing all the way over here. It's not really established, it's kind of just a temporary thing that we set up at the beginning. And we've just kind of used it since, but I have just come up with an idea for it. And I think I'm going to just do it without really overthinking it too much. We have this area over here. It's a pretty thick mountain, you know. It's thicker than it looks. If you go to the side, you can actually see that it's like about 7 to 10 blocks wide. So it's thicker than it looks. And I was thinking it would be pretty awesome to have a sort of circular nether portal there. And I guess have the nether spreading across that area of the mountain. And either people can fly in, or there'll be some sort of staircase on this side and a rope bridge going across leading to this mountain. Or we can have it lead down to this docks over here, like some sort of staircase going through there. I think that's probably what we'll do actually, because I reckon that would look pretty cool if we have it the same as this. Just make it sort of natural, I guess. So I think that would be a pretty cool idea to have it just there, kind of naturally fitting into the terrain. So I'm going to head to the end and get a bunch of obsidian. But I did actually want to ask you guys a question. We have this area just over here that hangs over our base. I've left it for a while now, and I don't really know what to do with it. So if you have any ideas of what to hang from here or what to do with this, then let me know. If I can't think of anything good, I'll probably just cut it back because I want to terraform all of this area anyway. But if we can think of some good use for it, then I'm definitely going to include it in the build. But anyway, I'm going to head over to the end and get some obsidian. Well, I have the 2 stacks of obsidian and I also have a cold. It's been 3 days since I recorded the last clip, and during that time I've basically just been resting up and trying to get a bit better so I can record again. I still have a bit of a sore throat, but I need to get this portal done before the end of the episode, otherwise I'm just going to get really annoyed. But on other news, I have just been messaged saying that we won the death competition that we took a part of in the shopping district. I'm not sure what the prize is, but apparently I will be getting it in the next week or so, which will be awesome. So anyway, I want to get straight into it. Let's start building our... What the hell was that? Okay. Well, okay. Anyway, without wasting any more time, I want to get straight into building our portal, so...
Let's go. So it looks like we have our first challenger. Since crafting tables are your thing, use them to get through. Make sure to fiddle with them and watch your step. If you imbeciles think that these silly little party games of yours will scare me away from doing what I was meant to do, then you've got another thing coming. Now I appreciate the challenge, I must say it was pretty easy, so next time, try a little bit harder.
Well, it's time for the big reveal. Here it is, and I must say, it is looking pretty awesome. Now, I may still need to extend a few things there and at the bottom here, but it's looking pretty good for the amount of time I had to spend on it. I must say, I'm looking really excited to how our build is coming along, especially since all of this was in just one episode. But unfortunately, that is all the recording time that we have for today's episode, so if you did enjoy, please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already so that you know when the next episode comes out. In the next episode, I plan on making a way to get to the nether portal just by walking for if you don't have an elytra, and I plan on finishing off blowing up the area beneath our base. However, that's probably going to need to be a project that we spread over a few episodes, because the lighting up and the destroying floating areas is going to be a massive pain. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm really starting to enjoy this Minetopia series, and I can't wait to see what happens with our base and everything going on. I haven't really said it in the previous episodes, but if you want to see other people's perspectives, especially to do with the Crafting Table Bandit, now that he's affecting everybody else, then make sure to check out the links in the descriptions. All the Minetopia members are there. I'd also especially recommend checking out PB, seeing as she seems to be doing something with the Crafting Table Bandit. Or so I've heard. But thank you for watching, goodbye.